Awesome. Hey everyone, Sean Banks here, and welcome to my official live. Today, I'm be actually demoing a platform that's going to help a lot of small businesses be able to help them with lead generation. What I've noticed about a lot of small businesses when it comes to lead generation is that they are very boggled down with a lot of the tasks that it takes to make sure that their marketing is up to par. And it, then believe me, it takes a lot of time, a lot of thought, a lot of effort, a lot of strategy to actually make sure that they're doing the right efforts to make sure that their marketing is actually helping them be able to generate more leads for their business. But today is all about me being able to share with everyone a platform that they can use to help them be able to simplify their marketing. So, that being said, I want to take a minute and just share with everyone that the platform that I'm about to share is actually in coincides with a partnership that I have with Thrive. If you haven't heard of Thrive, Thrive does three things exceptionally well for small business owners. It helps them be able to get found online. It helps them to be able to sell more of their products and services. And it also helps them be able to grow their platform. So when I show you this platform, I want you to think about currently what you're doing to make sure that you're succeeding in those three areas. So, are you being found online easily by your target audience? Are you able to sell a lot efficiently? And then also, are you being able to scale and grow your business as well from the leads that you're pulling in? So, that being said, I'm going to share my screen and actually show you what this platform looks like. So you should be able to see my actual screen, and this is what the actual marketing center looks like. And just to let you know, the marketing center is just a platform to again help you with the lead generation. And I'm going to share with you a couple of different tabs here in the marketing platform as to why it's valuable to be using this for your business. So the first thing that I'm going to share with you is the listings management tab. And this is probably, in my opinion, probably one of the greatest value drivers of using a marketing center. So this right here, this listings tab actually helps connect your business to 40 plus different search engines and directories. One thing I'll say is when you start with Thrive, Thrive will help you put together your Google My Business profile. If you don't have one, Thrive will help you put it together. If you do have one, Thrive will help you optimize it so that you're being found on all these different search engines and applications. And just a couple of the platforms that the Thrive will help you connect to. Some examples is Bing. You have Yellow Pages. It'll help you connect to Yelp, Snapchat. It'll help you connect to all these different platforms where your target audience potentially is. Another call out too is ChatGPT. One thing I've realized too is that people actually search for different businesses on ChatGPT. So, for example, if someone needs help with finding a real estate agent, if they need help finding handyman services, maybe they need to find a dentist that's near them, they'll go into ChatGPT and be like, hey, I'm looking for this specific service that's in my area, whether it's a mile away, 2 miles within their local vicinity. And your business could be one of the top options that pulls up from ChatGPT just because you're connected. So this is something that I definitely want to call out here with the listings management is that it makes it easier for your target audience to be able to find your business. And at the top right here, this is kind of what your Google My Business profile will look like, just a snapshot. So here you see Leaf and Stone Landscaping. It just provides a primary address, it provides a phone number, it gives a website for your customers to reach out to, and it also gives an appointment link. So if someone uh, finds your profile and they see that you offer the services that they're looking for, it helps them take that next step to schedule a meeting with you, or go to your form to fill out their information, and then that will be a lead that comes directly to your to your CRM. Another thing that I want to cover here with the Marketing Center is also the analytics. What I like about this, and I'll give it a minute for it to come up, but with the analytics, if you're in marketing, you want to make sure that you have access and actually are using the data to make informed decisions. And what I like about Marketing Center is that it tracks everything for you. So whenever you have visitors come to your website, whenever you have, whenever you're doing a promotion or a campaign, it will track how many visitors are coming to your site, how many pages that they're viewing, how long they're actually staying on your website. It'll also tell you how many of those leads are actually converting. And you can use this data to actually help you make decisions on how you should revamp your website, where you should be focusing on what you should be promoting, how you should be rearranging your pages. And that's what I like about having the Marketing Center, because it just gives you all this data that you can use. And just to give you everyone a heads up, this is a demo account too, so you're not going to see a lot of data here. This here is just giving you a snapshot of like what it would look like if you're actually looking at the Marketing Center for your overall business itself. Another thing that I want to also go into as well is that there is a heat map that Thrive provides with the Marketing Center, and that heat map is so gold. The reason why is because when you use that heat map with your website, every time that someone comes to your website, you can see where that person is clicking in real time. So you can see if they're clicking on your About Us page, you can see if they're clicking on your prices, they can see if they're clicking on taking that next step with your business. You can see if they're taking a click on your form. The reason why that's so gold, as far as having that heat map, is because now you know where in the cycle that you're potentially either gaining a client or you're losing a client. And that actually helps you to make more decisions there in itself too. Another thing that I want to call out here is that from the Marketing Center, you can also manage your social media. And what I love about it too is that no matter what platform you're located uh, on for your business, you can connect the Marketing Center to to all your accounts. So if you're on Facebook, if you are on Instagram, maybe if you're on Threads, if you're on Pinterest, um, you can connect your accounts so that all the data from your social media comes here. So no longer will you have to be able to log into 4 different social media accounts. And I'm pretty sure like if you're doing that currently, I know that's taken a lot of time going from each and every single individual platform just to post to your audience, just to get the data from that to see how many people are responding to your posts, how many followers you gained. But through this platform, you can track everything. So you can see how many followers you gained through all your platforms. You can see how many followers you lost. You can see how many fans you have. And it tracks in real time too how many followers you're getting and what those dates and timelines look like. It also takes track of your audience growth metrics. So it breaks down for you specifically how many followers you gain and where those followers are coming from. So if you look here, for this Leaf and Stone Landscaping Company, for their account, they gained 18 followers. 11 of those followers came from Facebook. No, 7 of them came from Instagram. They have 0 Threads followers, but they don't have a Threads account, it looks like, or a Pinterest. But we see here the post that they're using on Facebook is actually getting traction. So if I was a business owner for Leaf and Stone, if I'm looking at this, then I'm saying, hey, right now it seems like Facebook is actually gaining me a lot of visibility. I need to put more emphasis into what I'm posting on Facebook um, and Instagram as well. Another thing that I like about the Marketing Center too is that it helps you create a social calendar so you can actually post from your Marketing Center. So instead of posting individually to each of your accounts, you can come here and create individual posts that can go to all your accounts, or you can choose which posts or which platform you want to post to. That way, you have a calendar, you know what's going out specifically. I can see right here, there's some content that was created. Dreaming of outdoor living, I can see that the actual posts, as far as the content, I can see the picture, and I can see what platforms that it's going to. And I see that it's scheduled for today at 1 p.m. Let's see if I can get out of this. Let's see how I can get out, but it's not letting me. So I'm gonna get out of there and see if that takes care of the problem. So I'm gonna go back into the social medias tab so that I can show you some more information. One thing also that I like about this is that when you're creating your post here for your social media accounts, Thrive actually gives you a content library that you can use to help you come up with content. So it will also give you some recommendations. It will help you give you some photos that you can use as well. If you actually come here, you can see actually like what's working, what's not working. You can see specifically the what contents that you want to use. You can help sort it by media type as well. But all of this helps you give you an idea to what you can post, and it gives you a lot of different content that you can use as well. Another thing I like about this is also comments. So whenever you're getting a comment on Facebook and Instagram, maybe you're also getting a comment on Threads. No, you'll see these comments come up into your account. And what I love about this too is that you can actually reply to those comments from this platform. Doesn't matter where the comments are coming from. It gives you one dashboard that you can respond to any and everything. So that's another thing too. You can see what's assigned to you. You can see what's unassigned. So in case you have other people that's helping you manage your social media and your marketing, you can see who's assigned to what. Also, there's recommendations as well. So if you need help with creating your content, it'll give you some recommendations. You can also use these filters here to help you come up with those ideas. Um, And then also you can see all your posts as far as how they're performing. So you can take a look to see what posts is actually working. And on the right-hand side, you can see the average likes, the average comments, the average shares, the average clicks, and the average views for your posts. So again, this gives you so much data to help figure out how you should be moving forward in your marketing and where you should be focusing and putting time towards your efforts. Another thing too, it gives you advanced insights. So if you're looking at your Facebook account, for instance, it's actually going to give you a breakdown of what types of posts is actually working. It's actually going to tell you which types of posts are your target audience is liking. So that way you can go back and create more of those posts. You really want to work on replicating what is working to help drive leads towards your business. Another thing that I really like about the Thrive Marketing Center too is that it's good for helping to manage your reputation. So I remember when I go back to what the Thrive helps with the most, there's three main areas. So it's helping you be found online, it's helping you sell more of your products and services, and it's helping you grow your business. And one way that you can grow your business, get more leads, is through the reviews that your customers leave. So if your customers are leaving reviews, doesn't matter if it's on Google, if it's on Facebook, maybe they're leaving reviews through other social media platforms, you'll be able to track all of that through here as well. And then you can also respond to those reviews from here as well too. So the more reviews that you get, and if you're responding to those reviews in a timely manner, that's actually helping you with your ranking on Google. So that way, more people is finding your business. The more five-star reviews that you're getting, the more that you're responding in a timely manner, the more that when someone is searching for your business specifically for your services, the more chances and opportunity that you have to come up first in those rankings. So you want to make sure that you're doing a really good job with responding to those reviews as they're coming in. And Thrive does a really good job through the Marketing Center to help you be able to do that. Another thing that you can also do through this platform is that there is search engine optimization. With this search engine optimization, you have the ability to find the keywords that work best for your business. One thing I like about it too is that it gives you competitor tracking. So you can see what other local businesses in your area that's offering the same services, what keywords that they're using in their content. And they will tell you specifically how many clicks, how many visitors are coming to their competitors' content based off those keywords. And you can use that data to actually help you to decide what keywords you need to be putting into your content so you can start getting the same visibility and metrics for your business. And then going back here to the tools, there's a lot of different tools here too. Again, the heat map, like I mentioned before, it allows you to see in real time where people are clicking on your website. We also have the competitor tracking too, so you can see what those keywords are. And then you have the Thrive visitor tagging as well. So with the visitor tagging, you can get insights like call transcripts, keywords visitors are searching for when they're trying to find your business. Another thing, another thing too is like you also have a phone number as well. So if you're doing a campaign and you need an active phone line that you want people to call to specifically, Drive can give you that phone number to use. So, for example, if you're marketing through a billboard and you have your phone number on that billboard specifically, whenever someone calls that phone number specifically that's on that billboard, the marketing center will be able to track it. And what I like about this too is that it will actually give you data on what's working. So if you have that billboard and you have that phone number, if people are calling it, we can track how many calls are coming specifically because someone's looking at that billboard. We can see on average, how many calls you're getting weekly and what that duration looks like. Let's say if you even have a QR code that's posted up in different places, maybe you're posting it on social media, if someone scans that QR code and it takes them to a phone number that they can call to schedule an appointment with you, we can track to see how many calls you're getting because you're using that QR code. We can track to see again how many unique calls you're getting, how many calls weekly, and all of that is going to help you be able to make informed decisions on how you're going to market your business going forward. So with that being said, no, I've covered a lot of some of the key areas that I wanted to cover as far as the marketing center here. This dashboard is really simple. It's very easy to use. Just from a high level, you can come here and just see specifically, how many leads you're getting as an overview, how many impressions you're getting from your posts. If for those who don't know what an impression is, those impressions is like when someone is viewing your website or Google My Business listing. You can keep track of how many clicks you're getting from those impressions, how many calls. It gives you a high level overview of the reviews you're getting and website visitors. So it has everything in one spot for you to be able to track what's working, what's not working. The whole goal of using the marketing center is to be able to see everything in just one dashboard. So that way you're not constantly toggling between different social media apps. You're not toggling between different applications, different reports. You can see everything just in front of you on one screen. Um, so with that being said, that was everything that I wanted to share within the 30 minutes that I have of using the marketing center. Um, I'll say one other thing about using Center too is that this gives you so much data and gives you so much power to control your marketing. And it just makes it easy for you to actually manage your business without having the know how for or the marketing expertise. It gives you the automation that you need. So, with that being said, if there's interest in potentially, seeing a demo of this marketing center for yourself, if you want to see it integrated for your business, no, there is a link that I can put in the chat for you to be able to schedule time to actually be able to put time on the calendar so you can see this for yourself, see how your business will use it specifically. I think this would be a very great value add to help you be able to get more in control of your marketing. I know a lot of businesses right now, they're so focused on being able to have the insights that they need to like run their business. A lot of people, they hire SEO experts to be able to manage the marketing for them. But with this one platform, you wouldn't need to hire somebody. You'll be able to do it all yourself specifically. So with that being said, in the show notes of this video, you'll have a link to where you can schedule and be able to see, to schedule a demo and have someone from my team be able to work with you to actually show you how you can use this for your business. Um, you will find that link in the show notes. If you go to the bio of my YouTube channel, you'll be able to click there, that link, and schedule time with you, schedule time for yourself. But other than that, I encourage you all to take the next step in being able to, be able to take control of your marketing and get better and qualified leads for your business. So that being said, no, that was everything that I had to share with you today for our demo. And I look forward to being able to give this demo for your business and to see you have success by using this marketing center for yourself. All right, end stream.